live. We're going to do this right. I'm going to wait on at least one or two people to get here. We'll get this going here. For you guys rewatching the live video, welcome. It's going to be a fun video. I'll probably show this a few times, but we're pulling up the Snafu rig. I haven't pulled this rig out in a while. This one looks green on certain lights. When it's backlit, it looks blue. So I'll kind of show that here a little bit. We also got some of the runts still here. We got a 40 ounces of Bud Light. So I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. We had a good live session last night. We were a little tired again for the gaming. We got to maybe get this gaming going in a little sooner. Hey, what's up? We're still getting people. What up, Grant? How you doing? Let's get it, buddy. I busted out a new rig for this one. This is well, not a new rig, a new old rig. This is my Snafu one, the fumed. It looks kind of greenish. And then if you get it backlit, it looks blue. That's a cool little rig. It's got that fume work to it. I haven't pulled this rig out in a while either. Should be a good little sesh here. I might start pouring some beers. Yeah, I know. I love this rig. This rig was funny because Shido was standing on one side of me and he saw the green and he knows I like green. And I was standing on the other side. I saw the blue. And he goes, "It's your favorite color." And I said, "My favorite color isn't blue." And he goes, "It's green." And I said, "Are you colorblind?" He goes, "I am," which is funny. He is, but he actually was seeing it right. That ain't the colorblind he has issues with. We ended up both being right because it was fumed. So usually on most light, it looks, like I said, green. But when it's like really bright or backlit, we'll get that blue popping on this one. What up? We got a couple people, little surprise session. We're going to have another live session tonight at 7 with just me and Shido. So we'll do that right tonight. I'm trying to get Shido can sometimes jump in here, but I haven't been able to see his comments. I don't know if it's because the same account. I might have to get him a separate account. But he was here for that last live I did the other day. Ooh, but I'm ready to get faded. Who cares? I'll do it all by myself. That's what I was going to do anyway. And I was like, hey, why not? I'll kick on a live. I was going to get faded and maybe talk to Shido and play some games because we were talking about some of the equipment we want to get, some of the ideas Shido's setting up for possibly his grow videos and teaching you guys some of his grow SOPs and how he grows. With so many people all over the U.S. growing and getting legal, I think a lot of you guys can do it better and better, and you guys can get better results and make more bang for your buck. Because honestly, back in the day with the HPS lights and air conditioning and electricity, it cost us so much money to grow. And nowadays, the LEDs are a lot cooler, save yourself electricity, and you can grow a lot better. Then you just got to then kind of pretty much dial it all in. That way you actually get your best yields, get your best cultivars for each project you want to do. Make YouTube. Oh, we're ready to make YouTube great again. Wait till you see what happened. We're already off to a pretty good roll. I was going to make this a regular video, and then I was going to not do a video. Then I was like, I might just do a live video. So much easier. Oh, this nose, it almost smells like cookies. It's got so many flavors in this one. Mm. All right, me and Grant, we're the solo dabbers. You don't have anything to dab, Grant? I'll dab for you. Otherwise, we're going to get something here and get it going. Ooh, this shit's greasy. Kept this shit in the fridge. I usually try to keep it in the fridge as long as I can. Once I start getting a little bit lower on it, I usually then don't because I'm just too lazy at that point. But there's a few grams on this one. So you want to keep that nice and fresh. All right, we got a Bud Light here. We got some Snafu glass. Again, this is the beautiful. It doesn't, I got the lighting over here. It kind of looks blue in this lighting too. But when it gets backlit, it looks super duper blue. All right, let's do this. We're going to get a dab ready. Loader balls, roller guns, roller blunts, sugar vapors, pour beers, pour shots, get these dabs ready. Here we go. It is almost 4 minutes and 20 seconds since I started this video. And I haven't did a dab yet. So let's get it going. Cheers, everybody. Hope you guys have fun. Have a great Saturday. Again, see me tonight at 7 for another live with Shido. But yeah, I'm excited. Shido was kind of showing me some of the work he's doing for the SOPs. Yeah, I know. Yeah. If more people talk, I can get more interaction. Otherwise, I'm just going to be rambling. But yeah, Shido's got some grow tips and some amazing stuff. So it's going to simplify everything. So if you actually get what he does, follow his instruction, you guys are going to have the same kind of yields. Or not the same kind of yields, the same kind of quality. Yields are always going to depend on what kind of plant you have, how much room you have, stuff like that. But I mean, I remember back in the day when I started growing, I used to get these old grow books, and they were just useless. They'd be like, you got to grow 12 hours and 16 hours and 24 hours, 18, and nobody was just telling you to do the 24 and 12. And I'm sure a lot of people sometimes do different light cycles and shit, but we've always just done the 24 and 12 simple. What up? We're getting more people. We got the snafu. I'll talk about this again more. Look how green it is. I always get it. It's it's the most color change rig I think I've ever seen. I remember back in the day we'd get these like little pipes. Dante's Inferno, nice. Are you smoking it out of a like a bong or a pipe or a bubbler? I used to love little bubblers. They'd be like this size, like a little bubbler. It's perfect little thing for rigs. You get a little filtration, but not too much. All right, got it going. See, the closer I get, the bluer. There's the green. All right. Loaded balls, Roy Jones, Red Blunt, Sugar Paper, push shots. Here we go. We're going to start off the demo. We got 40 ounces to do, guys. I should get this done in what, 3 or 4? Although I was not right on my Jim Beam one. All right, here we go. That was that was the first dab of the day, guys. Oh, I hit the gym so hard. This is about as far as I can open my arms. Did a lot of chest and arms. I did legs and thighs, or legs and calves. I got to get back in it. The more I work out, the less pain I'm in. It's almost 4:20 on the East Coast, I believe. Whew. All right, guys, we're going to keep it going. Since we don't have a lot of people, I'm going to kind of treat this like it's a regular video. I'll just talk to myself. So, going to keep these beers coming, guys. Again, we got the Snafu looking all great and green from my angle. I'll pull back the curtain. I'll pull back the curtain as and then it gets this blue look to it. Well, that was a lot of coughing, guys, but that was my first dab of the day. Oh, I did way too big. Whew. What up, Austin? How you guys doing? It's 11:20 a.m. That would be, what's 3 hours? 12:20, 2:20. So it's what, 2:20 on the East Coast? Man, I did not do that math right. You could tell that dab hit me hard. What up? We're up to 6, guys. You guys are here just in time. I hardly got any done. Got my face melting, though. We got the Bud Light for the new people. About that much left. We got the Snafu since I was getting so much shit for how dirty that last rig was. Again, this is the one that looks all green and then when backlit, you get the blue. That's the coolest fucking rig. Because depending on where I am in my house and how bright my house is, I got a blue rig or I got a green rig, and it's the fume works just really sick on it too. So yeah, feel free to drop some comments, guys. I can answer any questions you got, tell any stories you got. I was trying to think of a good story. Well, since I don't have a lot of people, I guess I could tell the story about my nail. Was that the story I was telling Cheeto yesterday? I ended up breaking the other nail. Oh yeah, that was it. The other nail, I heated it up. I was getting ready to do dab, heated it up, and the thing just fucking fell off. And then I ended up trying to go to a shop to get in with e-cig shop. I get to this fucking e-cig shop, and I'm like, there ain't no fucking way this shop is gonna have um ready for some clouds. I was like, there ain't no way in hell this e-cig shop's gonna have quartz nails. I walk in, rigs everywhere, quartz nails on every fucking rig. I was like, oh, I'm in business. And I hit the guy, I go, I need a 14 millimeter 90-degree banger. And he goes, I don't know if I got one. And I look around and I go, what are you talking about? He goes, I better check. And he goes back, nope, don't got any. I got these two and they're $40. And I don't even know what kind. They were like a weird fucking, I forget the type of nail. It wasn't a regular banger. And yeah, I said, nah, I don't want that. And I go, what about all these? And he goes, no, 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 can't sell these. I go, why not? And he goes, well, they got to stay with the rig. And I go, well, if somebody buys it, can't you just move one? And when you get new nails, replace them? He goes, nope, can't do that. So the guy's just fucking refusing to sell me these nails. And I go, what about the 10 millimeter bangers over there? And he goes, nope, can't sell those either. And I literally felt like, you ever watch 40-Year-Old Virgin when the guy walks in the eBay store and he's like, I want to buy these shoes. And the lady goes, you got to go online to buy them. He's like, I want to buy them here. I got the cash. He's like, no. So I couldn't get them there. And the ones I could get were shitty fucking nails that were $40. So I look on my phone. Uh, I was went to the next, which was another e-cig shop, but thank God they had a nail, so I was able to sweep it from there. So pain in the butt. For some reason around me, I've got all these weed shops, and I've got like three glass shops, and they ain't even good glass shops. And then I got e-cig shops, so it's just a weird place to be in. All right, guys, we got 8 people, guys. I'm gonna start the video over. Let's get it going. I'm ready for a dab. I'm getting the energy up off that first dab. We'll try to keep bringing the energy. I like it. The Snafu, yeah, bringing it back, guys. Again, this one is, if you look at it, it's usually the green, and then with the backlit, we get the blue. No shit, I'm running out of light. Oh well, well, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, Wizard of Oz. That was honestly, I've done the Wizard of Oz thing. It's yeah, it was okay. It wasn't as good as I thought. I ain't a huge Wizard of Oz fan. Actually, I was in when I lived in New Haven, Connecticut. We drove to New York City and saw The Wiz in Broadway when I was playing like years ago when I first came to Broadway, and that was cool. That was an experience. Honestly, New Haven, Connecticut wasn't the best, but New York City was pretty horrible too. But that's kind of the same place you get everywhere. Anytime you see these places on TV. LA is the same. You get down here to LA, all the stars, there's homeless people like all around them. So if you shoot it just right and get rid of the homeless people, so be it. The thing is, at least here in LA, it smells okay. Honestly, New York City, since you're in like this cement fucking jungle, hey Ike, what up? Since you're in New York City, the cement jungle with this like subway under you and everything stinks coming out of the vents. I remember walking around, it just was horrible. We got out at Grand Central Station and my bad, I drank a lot. I was like, I'm going to the Wiz. I pounded a whole bunch of beer. We hop on the train in New Haven, head up, get into Central Station in New York. As I get off the train, I'm like, I gotta piss. Where's the fucking bathroom? They're like down the stairs. I said, where down the stairs? They said, all the way down. And as you're going down, I swear to God, you can see stink fumes out of like a fucking cartoon. And you're going, it's like going under water of stink. You're like, I could breathe here, I can't breathe here. And and then you get deeper and they get worse and worse. You get all the way to the bottom. You got these giant fucking rats running around. You're in this fucking bathroom and it's just stinking to high hell. And I was thinking, does it even matter if I piss anywhere? Because it already stinks. Walk over, take my piss, and I run up the stairs to get the fuck out there. So if you're ever in Grand Central Station, New York, unless they changed it, because that was a long time ago, very bottom seat. But you can just tell all that stink fumes just rise. And then we get out of there, and I was telling my wife Jen about the horrible experience, and we're walking to the Wiz, and as we were walking there, we're walking over those like Marilyn Monroe vents where it's shooting up the thing. No, no, no. If she was over one of those vents, she had to have a nose plug because it smelled like that fucking bathroom stuff was just spraying up through it. It smelled so bad, guys. Pretty much the entire part of New York didn't smell so good, but I had a lot of fun. Walked around, saw the sights, and got out. But again, like LA, there's just so many same thing in LA. You could have a bad spot, but it didn't stink as bad as New York. That's the worst part. Anyway, I got a nice dab here. What up, everybody? What up, Grant? Grant's been here since the beginning. Long time fan. Glad I tuned in. And you take some vape pens. Honestly, I've had vape pens. If you guys watched my channel for a while, I was one of the first people, thanks to Naps, to have vape pens. O-Pen came out, and we had some O-Pens, and they were like original vape pens. They cut that with grape grape alcohol, I believe, because every single one of them, when you hit it or extract them and extract grape, I forget how it was. It was just every one of them when you hit it, they taste like grape seed oil, and that was what it was. And they were okay, but I had those for a while, and they were cool because when I first got them, nobody had them. Only vape pens out there was like weed vape pens, and they were even new. And so I would take those to Las Vegas, and I would be at the tables just hitting my O pen and gambling, and nobody said anything. And then I would take it to Disneyland, and I actually did a video back in the day on California Adventure, if you guys remember that, and I took it on the video of that. But in general, they're really harsh on my lung. It's a lot of distillate. And for me personally, every time I get distillate, nobody cuts it with true terps. So when you don't cut any of your distillate with true terps, you just don't get as high. You can add the fake terps, you will get a high. But I mean, honestly, from a guy, you guys know I smoke hard and long. Me and Shido back in the day, we got the clear concentrate. We got to know him. He got a whole bunch of his. We used to get them in big jars, and then we eventually got them just pre-packaged because it was easier. But when I would smoke just like pure distillate, and even with some of the terps, it's just if you have no terps at all, you're not going to get you're going to eventually notice you're not as high as you think if you have no terps. If you have the fake terps, you still get high, but you don't get as high. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have nothing wrong with vape pens. I mean, but understand like those guys had a lot of cutting agents. They were people because almost anything in general that goes in a vape pen, whether it be diamonds or rosin or distillate, these guys have to break it down to make these vape pens work, guys. And they have these cutting agents, and whatever they're cutting them with, you got to be careful because there's some ones out there that are very bad for you. And in general, it's hard to keep it real pure. That's the other thing you got to remember. No matter how pure and strong they say these fucking vape pens are, there ain't no way you're putting diamonds in, and it just you can put a diamond in. Possibly, do you guys remember back in the day? I used to have the G pens, and the G pens was cool because it had a little coil on it, and you loaded it single dab, and so you could put diamonds or whatever concentrate and hit it. Now those pens, probably the best pens on the market. Any of these preloaded ones with distillate, not as good in my opinion. They do get the job done. If I'm ever out and about, when I was in Hawaii, hey, what up? Yeah, Nick 420 CA baby. When I was out in Hawaii, I couldn't get anything, and I got this dude who hooked me up some weed vape pens, and they got me through. I mean, any of this shit's going to get you through. I'd rather these distillate pens hitting them in other countries than what up, Andrew? I'd rather hit a distillate pen in these other countries than end up hitting like these fake weed or any of the stuff you're going to see at the shop. So distillate's going to always be far and above for that. But if you can get those pens where you can preload it and then you can do it, you're going to get a better, higher, stronger hit for sure. But instead of that, we're nowadays we got what like the Dab X, which I showed you in the other video. I got the Dab X, I got the Puffco, and those are kind of the same idea, only bigger. But it is what it is. I like stuff on the go. When I did that video at California Adventure, when I was on the thing ripping it, I did the entire video holding it, showing it, ripping it, blowing clouds while we were on California Adventure. That was fun. Now they call California Adventure the Incredible Coaster, I think. All right, let's get it going. I'm rambling again. Loader balls, Road Turbo, Surgery Vapors, pour your shots. Yeah, the Puffco. Puffco's good. They keep upgrading. Problem with the Puffco and even the Dabex, the coils don't last very long. And even if they last longer and they don't burn out, they don't work as good. So you have a thing of whether it's going to work as good, how long it's going to last. My Dabex I got still works, but I think I need a new coil because it ain't like hitting as hard as it used to. What up, everybody? We got some Runts Rosin. We got a little live video. We're going to be going live again tonight at 7 again with Cheetos. So, grape gang, yeah, the grape seed oil, grape alcohol. Me and Cheeto had some grape alcohol too. Uh, we did so much, honestly. It's hard to remember. We did like water hash, and we did edible cake pops even. So yeah, we did quite a bit of stuff. So it's always funny. Sometimes people see me and they see me doing one thing and they forget or haven't seen like my older videos. Don't realize how much stuff we did. when we did water hatch, yeah, medical grade. Yeah, exactly. That was good, honestly. I actually did a shot of it. If you did grape alcohol, that we had it in a special container, as pure as you can get. Uh, that's the best stuff if you want to use alcohol for anything. But all right, I'm trying to remember what we were using that for at that time. I don't remember. I'd have to think about it. I'm too hot for this shit. Don't want to think too hard about this. I slow down. All right, we got 20 people here. We got the Snafu color changing fumed rig. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's blue. Can we get it to turn blue? The sun's out of my way. Yeah, rewind to the beginning if you want to see it turn blue. I think I have the sun in my face better. Yeah, that was good. If you do something like that, it was just I didn't really get drunk. I went straight to sleeping. So I was supposed to get up and do a video. I was getting ready for that, and I just went to bed. So, ah, dude, I got to get one. No, it wasn't an OG shirt. I had a hat, and I had a Connie Farm shirt. I think that's what you're meaning. No, I haven't heard of that Alfred Academy. Woo! We got two more guys. Wow. Wait till you see what Cheeto's been in the work for the channel, though. I've been excited. He's like me. Me and Cheeto, we get up super early, burn out hard. Sorry for these late burnout videos. We got to try to do some of these live videos earlier, but he was working on like his formula and stuff. And even what Cheeto grows with now, lights and his entire nutrients, except for a few of them, are totally different than what I do. And he's getting better results, cheaper electricity bill. The key to growing is how good can you grow it and how cheap can you grow it? Because you got to factor in your electricity, your nutrients, and all that. And that's just a big factor into how much you're going to make out of it or how worth it is even for your wild, because otherwise, you might as well just go out and buy it at a certain point. So, all right, guys, that was a good one for the snafu. Show it again. Woo. Sometimes you can see it change. God, who remembers the Carney tube? Has anybody out of these guys, anybody on here remember the Carney tube? Yeah, the e-nail. Yeah, e-nail is cool. I mean, if you put it on a rig, I mean, they've got their good points and their bad points. Thank you, thank you. Warmer winter, yeah. Our high today is going to be 74 here out here by Newport Beach, and the low was in the low 50s. So we were in the low 50s this morning. We're going to get up to about 74. Have you tried the free max strain? No, definitely haven't. Yeah, the Earl Jr. Diodome. Miracle cookies. Yeah, the Carney tube. So if you guys are the old guys and you guys might not know, I had a Carney tube. Carney made this fucking, it was a chip stack. It was orange and black and I think yellow. And so it's chip stack and they crisscross and it was a beautiful tube with the down stem. Shido had a what was it called? He had this thick recycler. It was a giant recycler made by uh fuck. I'll think of it later. He had that. Did we lose another one? We lost a few of them. So when I got raided, in our front room, we had a whole bunch of rigs and glass, and I had skateboards. I had my juggling clubs. We had a whole bunch of stuff just to chill out there. And when we got raided, that all got taken. The Carney tube was one of them. God, yeah, the slime beer rig. Everybody remembers that. That was from Beer Glass, and I gave it to Ben Wilson to fix it, and I never gave him any money for it. I never really got back to it, so he probably got rid of it. So, It wasn't really worth it at the time. It chugged. It was the best chugger on earth, but it was just like I was thinking, man, if I spend this amount on it, I don't know. It was a good rig though. I met a lot of good guys through that. That's where I got the Lambo rig, the hammer. God, I'm gonna remember the hourglass rig. God, what the fuck was that called? Oh, it's gonna stress me. I gotta move on. Anyway, all right, we got a couple more beers here. Almost picture the name of it. Might be able to finish this in one. Go big or go home, right, guys? Like I said, we'll be back tonight at 7. Gonna have some fun. God, what the hell is that rig? But yeah, I got a new rig, the Snafu. I had to dust this one off. Still probably got to dust it off. A lot of my rigs, what happens as soon as I get done with the rig, I kind of clean it and I just set it off to the side. So I only go through a few of them, so or one at a time. Man, the slime and peach dry Sherlock. Speaking of Sherlock, it's funny you said it. I got one of my Sherlocks here. This is a Gonzo Sherlock with a giant opal in it, and it's got a hole, so you could actually wear it as a necklace, I guess. Shido has one too, but his is smaller. This one's I don't know if I'd wear it as a necklace. It was giant. Yeah, Morbius too. Man, you know, it'd be fun if we could get. I know G don't smoke a lot. Get G back on, maybe with us and Shido. We could go through rigs. I think. Hey, cheers, man. What up? We'll go through all the rigs because man, G got the channel going with the Zach P. And I had the sovereignty. Oh man, this is way too much. What was I thinking? I had the sovereignty, and I never seen a heady tube, and I didn't even know. Well, I went to high priority, but I saw Goose Fire. I didn't understand the heady scene back then because I saw all these rigs that were just crazy for thousands. I didn't understand it, and then I met G, and I started understanding that these are like glass artists, and they make wide rigs. They make cheaper rigs usually, and then they go real heady into these one-offs too, where they do collabs and stuff. And met G, and G came on. Shido came on. Me and G and Shido used to. You have Blue Star as Geodome. Oh, that's sick. I know what one you're talking about. Hell yeah. I know one of the other fans has the Synergy rig, and he only made like 2 of those. Yeah, 710 Society. Yep, Earl and MEC Milford Cubicle. Yeah. Cool guys, know both of them. Honestly, met those guys actually at where I was going with this at the High Priority Goose Fire show. So High Priority was like just a regular glass side, and then Goose Fire was like an art side, and they would just have like these pillars. And if you go on my, I think my Facebook, go way back on my pictures, you guys will see some of the pictures from uh, the gallery and stuff. So I used to take pictures. Some of the rigs were so expensive. And so basically, one artist would come there and he would put all of his rigs there and they would have a big event. And yeah, Pipe Kings came after it. Pipe Kings was cool. And if you guys remember Saber Tooth Glass, they were like super cheap. They got me in age though. Super cool guys. Yeah, this is way too much. I'm gonna try to do this in 2 to give you guys a couple. Yeah, should I do one? We'll see. Um, where was I going? Oh yeah, but yeah, all the cool glass guys would show up. So they would have an event, and so like whoever was there, there would be one glass guy. All of his stuff would be there. A lot of it would sell. She would come. She bought a lot of his stuff. Naps would come sometimes, and you'd see like again a lot of big YouTubers. So that was always fun. All right, guys, let's get another dab going. We got a full beer here. I don't know. Should I do it in 1 or 2? You guys want me to wrap it up quickly? I can do it in 1, I guess. I did tell a few stories already. We got 19 though. Hey, we're doing good on it. Clap, 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 clap. Frenzy, Snafu. It's up to you. Man, the sun's pretty much gone. Oh, oh well. All right. 20. ding, 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 ding. We got to get Shido up there. Me and Shido's videos. We almost got to 30. Biohazard. Um, all right, guys. Might do it in two. I might do it in two to give you guys one more dab since we finally got a few more people. I always get some people go. I see why people like doing long live videos. I just see how many people I can get. You guys ready to start hitting the gym with me? I'll just follow me everywhere. I'll be like these IRL guys. All right, we're going to the gym. Now we're at the pool. You guys get to see me just swimming around the pool. Now we're in the hot tub. Oh, we're back at the house again. Yep, we're smoking. I might be able to get up to 50 by the end of the day. No, just kidding. All right, now you guys are fun. I like the interaction, guys. Um, Here's a funny story. A Goose Fire Naps was there, and it was somebody's birthday, and he was the glass artist. And everybody was looking over there, and they said, "Happy birthday!" And he turned, and Naps turned and spun and hit the fucking. It was like a little, like a 2x2 tall thing full of glass, and there were some pieces in there that like did a 360. They were like doing this shit. And I turned and I almost smacked it trying to catch these glass that was just like doing this inside of it. And I stopped and we watched it. And as everybody else watched it, they turned at the same time. And Naps just was like, thank God nothing broke. Woo, that was scary. Woo. Tens of thousands of dollars was in that. If you guys remember some of these pieces back in the day, they had marbles, they had fucking they were just so expensive and shit. Yeah. That one I think had a lot of marbles. Torch tubes was in that one. Oh, you guys remember those guys who do those cars? So there was like some of these car rigs in there. Yeah, not a good one to hit. Because it was one of the main front displays. Me and Nap still laugh about it. I think every single time, marbles. Yeah, there were some sick marbles. I think D-Rex a good guy, good friend of mine, nice guy. All right, loaded balls, Roy Jones, Roy Jones, Turner, Bay Brothers, 4 shots. Get these dabs ready. Here we go. I'll save that for one more. Yeah, top seconds. Yeah, somebody said just yeah, a lot of the old YouTubers, some of them are coming back. I haven't seen Custom Grow in a while. I think he's still doing some shit. He's got a shop out in wherever he's at. But yeah, some of the old shirts. Yeah, Top Seconds said was Smokes Pot backwards. What a cool shop. They were out of Long Beach. And somebody said I had a Nick 420 shirt. I didn't think I had that. I had a Connie Farms. Remember, that was our old grow. It said Connie Farms, the green one. I used to rock that a lot. I might have had a Nick 420 CA hat at one point, but I don't know how much you would have seen. It would have been behind me. I had a Connie Farms hat for sure. Um, a lot of tie dyes. Yeah. All right. I'm glad we did this. I would have probably did a shorter video. So it's a little more fun. Got another dab marine here to go. A white hat? No, I think I always had a black hat. Had a black hat, but black it would be white lettering. I would go to Lids or something in the mall, and I'd make them make me a hat. Make me a hat. They were like, the worst part about Lids is like I'd go there, gray shirt, huh? Yeah. I had a lot of Extractor Depot shirts. No, I don't think I had a lot of that. Like I said, I remember like I was watching somebody who was talking about back in the day, other countries would steal your videos and they would like post them in their own language. So I think I still have some of my old videos out there somewhere. Yeah, man, we should do a gauntlet again. That's a good idea. Like I said, tonight I'm gonna be with Shido. We might just do a regular sesh. and talk because gaming too late. I get zoned out. I think if me and Shida is going to be doing gaming games where I have to be like in it, it has to be earlier in the day, and I think I'll be more into it. Remember Shido extract videos? Good time. Yeah, I mean, well, he had his own channel, Mr. Shido 808, and he showed a lot of his. That was cool. I mean, he was the one who pretty much got it all going. And then I used to go over to his apartment. It was insane how he like did the purging. We're talking hot water baths, tiny little mason jars, and blasting like right out onto like I think we were on like fucking Broadway or something or Second Street. We was like right downtown. And I remember saying, dude, we were open blasting in his apartment. It's all going out. I was like, please, I hope nobody walks by with a fucking cigarette or something. I doubt a cigarette would do it, but I mean, if he's tries to light a lighter, it might. Uh, that was just like, yeah, that wasn't good. Wasn't healthy. It's funny. I always see people talking about butane. That was unhealthy. You get a lot of butane. We did so. Oh, the you know, Seco has that one. I gifted that one to Secco. He still has it. I said, if you take this, you got to treat this like gold. And then whenever I see you, I better always ask to see this pipe, and you better say I never gave it away and I never broke it. And to this day, every time I see him, he still has that pipe. He gave me like Lambo's so cool. He gave me like five of them. He gave me, and then I broke a pin, and so he gave me like five pins, and so I still got some of the pins from him. But yeah, Lambo was cool. Uh, he would do anything. He's one of those guys. He's a super nice guy, and I owe him a lot. So if I get some good money, I want to probably pay for like a nice piece for him. I owe him some money. He always hooked me up with so much free shit. Obviously I was promoting him and shit, but man, he was definitely probably my number one sponsor of all time. Oh, 710 Glass. Oh, those guys always killed it too. Those guys hooked me up a lot too. Like, amen. They gave me this rig with the cage perk. I wish I wouldn't have gave it away. I think I got too high one night. I felt bad for some kid. He didn't have a pipe. And so, I mean, bear with me. A lot of these guys, here's the honest truth though. A lot of these guys who gave me all these pieces and shit, I usually gave them all away. That's what they wanted me to do, and I ended up usually doing it. So that was, that's the good thing. I mean, I did get a lot of glass from them and I showed it, but almost every single piece I got from anybody, I ended up just giving it away because I was just like, hey, everybody needs a piece. I already have pieces. So it's just like, I mean, and I got those for free too. So, I mean, as nice as a lot of those pieces were, anytime I was with somebody or at a session, somebody's like, I wish I had this. I didn't have a rig. Usually those pieces were to go. And to this day, I gave away pretty much any piece I ever got. So any piece I got, you see the video, usually I paid for, other than me and Shido. Shido gave me some, I gave him some. But those wasn't like sponsorship pieces. All right, I got a dab here. We got some more of this. We'll do this one more time for anybody who's new, anybody who's lost, anybody who's confused, anybody who is blue. We got the Runs Rosin. Don't look as light as it should, but it's as greasy as ever. Mm, smells good. Really clean and fresh and fruity and fuely and so many flavors. Again, we got the Snafu. We got one more beer. Bling, bling, bling. All right. All right, guys. One of these lives, we got to get you guys more active. How do I do it? However, you guys think I should get you guys more active. I seen somebody said mug rig in the last one. I totally failed and saw that too late. So you guys are stuck with the snafu rig tonight. Oh yeah, we're gonna get you guys into the lives. So if you guys are in later tonight, there's a possibility we can just send you a thread. You guys are gonna be able to jump in, have a session with us. Okay, that's what we're gonna be doing. So I'd like to see you guys. That'll be fun. Even if you don't have a thing, you guys can say hi, bring people in and out. That's going to be the fun. I'm excited. But again, Cheetah's also setting up these things for his grow. It'll be behind subscription wall, which is fine. You don't have to do it. We'll still have a lot of fun doing this. But I mean, a lot of guys want to learn stuff. Cheetah's getting a lot of motivation in general to do it, which is awesome. I haven't seen him this motivated to do some videos in a while. I'm more motivated. As you can see, we've got a lot more videos coming out. Got to work on the gaming ones. I'm a little distracted, tired on those. But you guys got to admit, I can. And I'm in the red zone. I can just walk away. So, uh, if you guys, it's funny. I used to always steer the red zone when I used to play the new zombies. I'd be like, got to stay in the first zone for a while. Slowly, I'm going to be in the second zone. Then I'm going to go in the middle. Now it's just I just go straight to the middle. You get set up and you get all the schematics. Pretty simple to go right to the middle. And then there's actually a lot of safe spots in the middle where you can like land, especially if you have a scorcher and you don't have to worry about anything. So hope to see you guys tonight. And if you guys want to join tonight, drop it in the comments again. You guys, I will figure this stuff out later. I'm excited about it. It's pretty simple. You're gonna send us your number. We'll send you a link. You'll click the link. You'll be there. All right, guys. Snafu is in session. I haven't seen this rig literally, I think, in over a year, maybe. I haven't pulled it out. It's funny when you have that many rigs. I remember back in the day, I was like, I just want one good rig. Ooh, I want some shrooms. I want some shrooms. Honestly, if you ever see fucking a one-up bar picture on the internet, it's probably stolen from me. It's got rolled off the internet too much. Load both road and turbo sugar papers, scorpion, four shots, get these guys. Here we go. When one up bar came out, I knew the guys who were making it out here in LA. They gave me big cases of it. So I came home and I just made these like pyramids and these different stacks of them and took these pictures. Got blocked, deleted. And here's what I think happens. The people who fucking I end up finding other people tagging me on the internet. And then these other people have these like Instagrams and Facebook. I was on Reddit posts and everything. In my exact picture, I could tell because I could see my countertop. I literally laid it out the same. And so like they literally stole my pictures. So because probably a lot of people don't get that many. I had a shit ton at the time, it's like it wasn't that cheap. And it was brand new when they first started doing it. After that, a lot of people started getting the packaging and copying and stuff. But I had really the original one. They were really good. I eventually tried some of the other ones. Maybe it was a weed map shirt. No, no, no. I never had a weed map shirt. I know the guys. I've been to a lot of weed map stuff. Never had a weed map shirt. You keep guessing though. It was definitely not a Nick 420 shirt. Yeah, no, no, no. Like I said, I really only had a Connie Farm shirt. I guarantee it was a Connie Farm shirt was the only other shirt I would wear. Extractor Depot, Connie Farms. If you're talking a shirt, again, like I said, I had a Nick 420 shirt, Connie Farms, Extractor Depot, tie dye. I mean, I think this might be the one of the few shirts with lettering, the Frenzy. Yeah, I can't think of another one, guys. And I think, like I said, Top Seconds. You were right about that one, Top Seconds. Uh, I did have maybe some from different weed shops, so I don't know. That could have been it. It would have been a long, 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 long time ago. Oh, I missed the comment. I looked away. Um, yeah. Should I do another day? Oh, Green Crack Days. That was a good one. Yeah, I might try to stay with Alive for a long time. That would be kind of cool. What if I come back? I might take you to. Would I be that weird guy to walk around in IRL my complex? That'd be kind of cool. I'll show you around my place. It's a beautiful place. We got some beautiful pools, workout facility. I'll take you working out with me, even though I can't make a muscle or be like, I can't even, like I said, straighten out my arms. Don't you hate when you first work out? Although I'm the type of guy, I did work out a lot in my life, so hopefully as soon as this gets over, I can get back into it regularly. Would you guys be interested in the IRL around my place today? Just have a little fun. That might be fun. All right, guys. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off here for a second here. I gotta take care of some shit. And but if you guys want to see an IRL, the days of TI. Oh fuck yeah, those was good. I literally remember in Torrance going to a shop and I saw a nail, and it literally was a nail. It was like this big. The days of the roll garden. Yeah, the TI nail. I remember the first one was actually a nail, a small, worthless. They eventually got bigger and bigger and bigger. You had your dome you put over it. Then you ended up with your domeless nail from like highly educated, just killed the game with some of those. That made it totally different game with the TI nail. And then eventually quartz nails kind of slowly took over. TI nails were nice. And I remember Hitman Dougie had the cat carb caps and shit. All right, guys, I got to get off here. I got some shit to do, but I'm going to be back here in a second. If you guys want, I might do a live at the pool, at the gym. We'll see. If not, I'll be back at 7. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't see any yeses, so you guys might just see me at 7. All right, guys. Peace out, guys.